You don't want to eat another bite of carbohydrate. So your body will prompt and tell you. There is like a 20-minute window. So it takes patience even when you're taking in your carbohydrates. So you've got more power than you think. The power's with you, and stick with it. So these articles that I put links to is the backdoor to fitness. This with bodyweight exercises, but adequate muscle stimulus is the backdoor to fitness. It is the secret. So you've got here on the low end 1,600 calories worth of glycogen storage in the human body, from the liver to the blood system to skeletal muscle. Here, this is more representative when you're looking at 9 times 4. That's a pound of fat right there. That's 3,600 calories just in stored glycogen. And that is what you're capable of when you're highly trained, when your muscles react to glycogen storage from a depleted state. And there's something that's occurring where your muscle cells can store exorbitantly more glycogen than they would if you were just partially depleting and replacing every single day. What we think about is the food pyramid. So you go into these extremes, which I'm not recommending. It's what I do. And that is, you go into total depletion cycles where you're tapping into your fat, you're burning fat as fuel. And then when you finally do take in the low density foods are the ones you want to focus on first. And then you want to work toward higher fiber sources and then very healthy, clean carbohydrates. And there are healthy and clean carbohydrates. Once you've achieved a full glycogen load, then you go back into the depletion cycle, and you do this over and over again. And what I've found is between 25 and 30 times of doing these 5 to 10 day cycles at a time, 5 and even up to 2 weeks when you've got a higher body fat like I do, that you're burning more adipose tissue and you're trying to reform, morphologically change the way that you store fat. So it has a dramatic, profound effect on the way that you look. And you are in more control than you think. I don't suggest doing this. I think that what I used to call a 3-day cycle is much healthier, more efficacious, but it will take more time. It may take years to remodel the way that you store fat and to reawaken your ability to store maximum amounts of glycogen. How are you going to get more proficient if you're not taking in those amounts of glycogen? That is 350 grams all the way up to 900 grams, depending on where your full glycogen load is. Now, the beauty to all this and what takes the confusion away is that the nutritional term is called being fed. Once you are fed, you are fully glycogen loaded. And that is the time when you don't want to eat another bite